You're watching Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in part by Riverview Health, American Crystal Sugar Company, CHS Egg Services, Christian Brothers Ford, Bremer Bank, Grove Mechanical, Crookston Eye Clinic and Fosston Eye Clinic, Crookston Valley Co-op, Hugo's Family Marketplace, United Valley Bank, the Benedictine Living Community, Villa St. Vincent, Ottertail Power Company, Crookston School District, Cess Vanderhoff, Andy Omen State Farm, the City of Crookston, and Tri-Valley Head Start, all bringing you Crookston Pirate activities on the KROX live stream. And now it's time for, let's see here. Well, now it's time for Crookston Pirate Wrestling as they get ready to take on the Fosston Bagley Brawlers. And big Section 8A matchup here on the KROX live stream. We had a chance to talk with both head coaches. It is Parents' Night and Senior Night as well, so they're going through that. So we're going to jump right into our interviews. And, well, first of all, we are going to hear from Pat Wolf, a good friend. We were high school teammates in football, and he not only a great guy, but always fun to talk with Pat, and a great coach as well. And here are some of his pre-match comments here on KROX.
Pre-match show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Wes Hansen. And Coach, coming off a busy week last week and a lot of good... We continue the Riverview Health pre-match show on KROX as we talk with the head coach of the Fosston Bagley Brawlers, Coach Pat Wolf. And Coach, I know you're taking on your alma mater. We talk about this every time, and not the same gym that you wrestled in, but still, it's got to be fun to come back and take on the Pirates whenever you play them.
Well, it definitely is, and it's, I can look up in the stands, recognize a lot of people, and people that are around my age, and have kids going through the program, and it's it's always good to get back to Crookston, enjoy our time here.
And as a coach with a kid of your own, has that changed? It's been going on for a few years. It just didn't happen this year, but has that changed anything with you other than it's nice having your son on the trips with you?
Not really. Yeah, I mean, it's just, I can honestly say it's been, for me, with my coaching career, having my son Alex and my daughter Ashton, on our program, and now Aiden, in the program and wrestling. He's a junior this year. Probably one of the more rewarding things I've done through my coaching career is being able to work with my kids, and I've truly enjoyed that. It's been enjoyable.
Has there been some interesting supper conversations though, or wrestling is pretty much you're on your own? Whatever you do, you do.
It is, and we always talk about wrestling a little bit at home, but it's more just talk about matchup stuff and who do you think might win, and we kind of just have fun with it that way. So we keep it pretty light, but yeah, it's once we get home, it's pretty much done.
Yeah, no different than any normal conversation you'd have with your kid.
Absolutely, you got it.
And how about your team? How are the Brawlers doing this year?
We have kind of an interesting team. We're pretty strong in our lighter weights. We've been able to really go toe-to-toe with everybody we've wrestled this year up through 138, and then we struggled a little bit in our upper weights. We have a couple of kids up there that are having pretty nice seasons. It's been tough to stay in some of our duels. So, we've been able to be extremely competitive. We get out of the gates pretty fast. Our 106-pounder Ian is having a very nice season for us. Shane Thompson at 113 has been having a very nice season for us. Caden Harwood at 120 has been competitive, and Dominic Thompson's been competitive and done some little things correct to keep us in a few duels. And Aiden Wolf at 132 pounds and Zach Thompson are probably two kids that we rely on a lot in our lineup, and they're both state entrants last year, and they've been doing a lot of good things on the mat for us this year. So yeah, that's definitely been our strength. And then once we start hit 145, we kind of have to start piecing things together. But I think Jacob Rudy at 152 pounds has had a very nice season so far for us, and then Jonathan Rose at 220 pounds for a freshman wrestling up there has done a nice job for us, and he's just kind of a hard kid to wrestle. He's pretty short and stocky, and has done some good things there. So and we have three seniors on the mat. Keaton Sanford has been competitive at 170 pounds for us, and Jesse Beckman, we just got him back here the other day for a duel with DGF, which was nice to get him on the mat, and then Alex Hagan at heavyweight, and those guys have been in the room for a number of years now, so they certainly know what they're doing on the mat.
And well, Crookston, Fosston, Bagley, the matches here the past few years have been very important. They're precursors to what's been, it seems like, a matchup in the playoffs, but it always seems to be a pretty good duel.
It really is, and I remember a couple of years ago when it came into sections here and team advancing to the Final Four, it was a barn burner, and I think that was a 4 or 5 matchup with that one. But yeah, they've always been pretty competitive duels. Crookston, of course, has had our number the last couple of years, and we're hoping we can get things turned around here.
What do you know about the Pirates?
Well, Crookston has some very veteran kids in their lineup, and we know where their strength is. We've seen these guys for a number of years, and it's kids that have been on the mat for many, many years. So, we know that, of course, Bull is, going to do his thing up top, but, really in their upper weights is where the strength is, and then Gavin's pretty tough 126-pounder at 120 last year. So, yeah, and then Trudeau's been around for a long time, too. So, yeah, those kids are very experienced wrestlers, very good wrestlers, and Wes does a tremendous job with the team over here, so they'll be ready to wrestle.
And is there any key matchups, do you feel, or is it just you getting off to a good start?
Well, we're hoping we can make one happen at 113 here. I'd like to have Proc and Com, wrestle against Trudeau if we can get that matchup to happen there right away. So hopefully it can. I think that could kind of be a key one for us. And then not sure if it'll happen or not with Weiland and Zach Thompson, but that could be a good match too. So I think there's going to be a couple of pretty good matchups there.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Brawler victory?
Fast start, and that's the bottom line is what it's going to come down to. And those couple of key matchups I just mentioned, we're going to have to take care of business there and then stay off our back in some of the matches that we're outmatched in.
Well, that's why I picked basketball over wrestling when I was in youth wrestling. I knew all the holes in the old gym and the ceiling, so I said, this is probably not for me, but
And that is the head coach of the Fosston Bagley Brawlers. Now we're going to hear from the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Wes Hansen.
One, two.
We continue the Riverview Health pre-match show on KRLX as we talk with the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Wes Hansen. And Coach, coming off a busy week last week and a lot of good wrestling.
Yeah, for sure. It's a busy time of the year, and that's how we like it. Get a lot of matches in, and I thought we wrestled pretty well last week. We're hoping to carry that into tonight.
You have, a section duel here against a team that you've had some really good battles with over the years. Then you have a non-section one in Thief River Falls, who's one of the top teams around. And then next week you take on what should be a dandy and a triangular. So you have a lot of big wrestling coming up.
It sure is, and it's fun. I mean, the team format is really what it's about, and we're just trying to, learn to wrestle as a team and try to be stingy and go get some points ourselves. And so a lot of good duels coming up, and we just got to execute.
What do you know about Fosston Bagley?
They're solid all the way through. They're having a good year. They're well coached. They got depth, and so that's going to give us fits in a few weight classes. Just we don't have a body to present, and they've got some very good wrestlers down low, and so we got to get off to a good start.
What do you think are going to be some key matches? Are there, or is it just everyone's going to be a big one, obviously?
They're all big. We're looking, they're tough at 106, 113, 120. I think Evan Trudeau has got to have a good performance and, get us rolling. And we're going with Gabriel Prawl at 106 tonight. And so hopefully you can go and wrestle hard too.
And with your team, you might be a little short-handed tonight?
Yeah, we did. We had a couple guys sick, and that's unfortunate, but that's part of it too. And so we just got to, go with what we got and wrestle our best.
Just saving that full lineup for the first round of playoffs, right?
It is tough too. This time we filled in a spot that we hadn't, and then we lost one that we're used to filling. And so that's how it goes. 14 weight classes for us with the numbers in our program is tough to put 14 guys out there that are ready to wrestle on that day, but we'll do our best.
Can you narrow it down to 2 or 3 keys for a Pirate victory tonight?
Man, it's always the same thing, but we got to find a way to score some bonus points with our guys, and if we can take some of their guys into the third period and go 6 minutes in matches maybe where we're not favored, that's going to be huge. Scoring that first takedown is what I'm hoping to do in all of our matches.
Coach, thanks for talking with us. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you.
And that is the head coach of the Crookston Pirates, Coach Wes Hansen, and his pre-match comments here on KROX. Wrestling a couple JV matches here before we get to the varsity match in this key Section 8A duel. Crookston will be hosting Thief River Falls on Thursday. That'll be a non-section duel, but still a good one for the Pirates, who will be facing a very good Thief River Falls program. And then next Thursday, we're going to have Pirate Wrestling on the road, triangular. They're going to be taking on Frazee and United North Central. So the top three teams in Section 8A going to be battling there. And we'll have the matches, both Crookston matches, right here on KROX Radio. So be listening for that. We'll take a break. We'll be back and continue our pregame show coverage right here on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you know you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Secundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abassi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
Our school district has a long history of providing opportunities for all community members, from our youngest students to adults. We believe strong schools lead to strong communities. We are proud of our district. And as we look toward the future, we know there is continued work to be done to ensure that all students have excellent opportunities in education.
On February 14th, voters in Crookston will have the opportunity to vote on a single-question referendum to build a multi-use complex on school property. The facilities would include an artificial turf field, 8-lane track, press box, seating for over 750 spectators, and a concessions and restrooms area. If the referendum passes, the average tax impact on a $200,000 home would be $2.75 a month. 36% of the total referendum cost is covered by the Ag to School tax credit and state aid. If the referendum does not pass, the need for a facility with a usable track and field space for competitive programming will still exist. And while we currently use the University of Minnesota Crookston spaces, we cannot use our state-funded long-term facility maintenance dollars to upgrade a property we don't own.
This investment in our schools is an investment in our students and our community. Please learn all you can about the upcoming referendum and be sure to vote on or before February 14th.
Welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as we have the JV wrestling continuing to go here, and they're going to be wrapping up that shortly. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. It's brought to you in part, before each and every game that we carry right here on KROX by our friends at Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. And it's wintertime, and make sure your battery will start the first time every time when you buy a Legend battery from Napa Crookston Welding and Machine. They handle all your Legend battery needs for your cars, trucks, recreational vehicles, farm equipment, automobiles, and ATVs. Now here's the Napa Crookston Welding and Machine starting lineups. Well, first four, these again are just the very preliminary starting lineups. As you know, in wrestling, they can change, but this is what we were given, and they could completely change here as soon as our first match is wrestled. But it'll be Ian Prockencom or Cameron Thompson at 106, but it sounds like Prockencom could drop to 113. Shane Thompson listed at 113. Caden Harwood at 120. This is for Fosston Bagley. Oh. And we're going to go right into it here as they're announcing the starting lineups. So it'll be Cameron Thompson, then Dominic Thompson, Aiden Wolf, Zach Thompson, Colton Larson, Jacob Rudy, Dylan Lohman, Caden Sanford, Luke Sanis, Jesse Beckman, Jonathan Rose, and Alex Hagan. All the possible starting lineup here. For Crookston, they will go with Gabriel Perala at 106 pounds, Evan Trudeau at 113, Chris Goodrich at 120, Gavin Luchny at 126, Lucas Perala at 132, Casey Weiland at 138, and then Jose Arriaga at 152 pounds, Carter Coet at 150, Leighton Fuentes at 170, Hunter Knutson at 182, Hunter Knutson at 195, Ethan Bull at 220, and Riley Helgeson at heavyweight. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we will have the first match of the evening. That'll be coming up right after this as Crookston gets ready to take on Fosston Bagley.
Shopping for groceries is easier than ever with Hugo's Family Marketplace. To simplify life, Hugo's offers convenient online shopping with delivery or curbside pickup at GoHugos.com. Even better, shop on the go with the Hugo's Family Marketplace smartphone app. Download e-coupons, recipes, grocery lists, weekly ads, and place your grocery order right from your phone. Save time and save big with Hugo's Family Marketplace, your hometown grocer since 1939.
You're gonna find more low prices, more great stuff when you go to Hugo's.
At Crookston High School, we really have a lot going on.
There isn't that much going on.
Oh yeah? We have
softball,
baseball,
track and field, soccer, swimming, tennis,
golf,
volleyball,
crap shooting, hockey,
basketball,
wrestling. So we have a lot of sports.
And there is
orchestra,
band,
choir,
visual arts,
speech,
theater,
Leo Club.
And Crookston is one of the highest academic schools in the region.
Really?
Yeah, really, especially in math and science.
I guess we do have a lot going on.
Yeah, and that's why Crookston High School is
my education destination.
Welcome to Andy Oman State Farm. We're located on 423 North Broadway, next to Holiday in Crookston, Minnesota. Third generation agent with State Farm. We've got a team here with over 75 years of experience, 6 of us fully licensed, here to serve you. We know insurance is about a promise, and we're here from the beginning to throughout the whole process to deliver on that promise.
Nobody likes to wait on hold, and neither do we. Give our office a call where a cheerful voice is ready to help you right away. Call 218-281-3643.
The Crookston Eye Clinic is your hometown eye clinic. Whether you have cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or perfect vision, it is important to have your eyes evaluated to keep them healthy. The Crookston Eye Clinic is open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., but on Thursdays they open at 9:15 a.m. They also have a second location in Fosston to offer you even more appointment options. If you've been wanting to try contact lenses or looking for a new pair of glasses, the doctors at Crookston Eye Clinic are available to see you. Doctors Forget Smith and Jananetta are all accepting new patients. Call 218-281-2020 for the Crookston and Fosston Eye Clinic, the best care in sight.
Ever wonder what your city government does for you? They provide police and fire protection, emergency and disaster preparation, building code and zoning enforcement, street repair, cleaning and snow plowing, curbside garbage and recycling collection, plus spring and fall cleanup weeks. They deliver safe drinking water and maintain a wastewater system. They care for 22 parks and provide year-round recreation activities. They give loans for economic development and housing. They do all this and much more with the help of your city employees.
Well, we're underway here at Crookston High School Gymnasium. Our first match, Gabe Perala for Crookston taking on Cameron Thompson, and Thompson's going to win by a pin in 23 seconds. And it'll be a 6-0 lead for Fosston Bagley. Cameron Thompson 4-2 on the season. That was Gabriel Perala's first varsity match. Now it looks like we'll have Chris Goodrich. So Goodrich put on his back right away, and there is a quick pin. That one is in 13 seconds, so Fosston Bagley jumping out to a 12-0 lead. Now the lower level of the lighter weights for Fosston Bagley, they are very strong in that department. So we'll have Ian Brockencom, the freshman. He's 20-1 on the year. He's taking on Evan Trudeau, who is 16-7. Brockencom, outstanding, obviously, at 20-1. His sister is a tremendous track athlete, a sprinter for Bagley. And well, they're from Bagley, the Fosston Bagley co-op there in track as well. It's a 12-0 lead. Two quick pins for Fosston Bagley. Now it's Evan Trudeau taking on Brockencom. He's a 9th grader, 20-1 on the year. Right now a 2-0 lead for Brockencom as he's controlling right away. Very athletic family, the Brockencoms. Trudeau not able to do much here with 43 seconds left in this first period, as Brockencom has controlled pretty much the entire way. Now Trudeau trying to twist out of it almost. Can he do it? 22 seconds left. Brockencom holding on, and there is a nice move by Trudeau to tie it up at 2 apiece with the 2-point reversal. So Trudeau gets the reversal. 11 seconds left in the first period. We're tied at 2 apiece. Brockencom trying to break free. 4 seconds left in the period. And that is going to be the end of the first period. We're tied at 2 apiece. Pretty good battle there. Try to zoom in a little here. See if we can. That's spotlight right in the middle. It's tough for the adjustments here. See if that's a little better. So Brockencom is in control. Rolling around, still no points awarded yet. Brockencom takes Trudeau's right arm. Tries to bring him back. Trudeau had a nice reversal to tie it up at 2 late in the first period. And we're going to have a stalemate called with 64 seconds left. 12-0. Fosston Bagley came out with the pins in 23 and 13 seconds to take a quick 12-0 lead. Now Trudeau looking for some points there. Still nothing awarded yet. Evans still working, and there they are, 2 points, 4-2 lead for Trudeau. Still 4-2, Trudeau leading, and now Trudeau has Brockencom in a good spot, but not able to hold on. No points awarded, still 4-2. Trudeau with the lead, 3 seconds left in the second period, and that's how it's going to end, 4-2. The only points were for Trudeau, and he takes a 4-2 lead. So both wrestlers will be neutral here, both up. Well, we've got a good battle here, 4-2. Trudeau with the lead, 30 seconds into the third period. And Trudeau close to getting 2 more points. But he's not able to break loose, and now we're going to have a stalemate. Oh, Trudeau not able to get the points. Well, Trudeau trying to get the Pirates on the board here right now, leading 4-2. We're halfway through the third period. Still working is Trudeau, leading now 6-2, 45 seconds left. Trudeau doesn't want to slip up here. Now 24 seconds left. Trudeau still working, holding on to Brockencom. 12 seconds left. Trudeau still holding on. And Trudeau is going to get the first points for the Pirates here, as he's going to come away with a 6-2 lead, or 6-2 victory, and a big win for the Pirates there. So it'll be Dominic Thompson for Fosston Bagley. Thompson on the season is 6-13 on the year, while Gavin Luchny for Crookston is 18-6 on the year. Well, Luchny will get the takedown to take a 2-0 lead. So the dual score is 12-3. We're at 126 pounds. It's Gavin Luchny. Leads 2-0 with the takedown. And with 7.2 seconds remaining, they'll move him back to the middle of the mat with 7.2 seconds. And that'll be the end of the first period. So Luchny takes a 2-0 lead into the second period. Gavin will pick down to start the second. Crookston trailing 12-3. They gave up 2 pins in the first 2 matches. 23 seconds and 13 seconds. Then Evan Trudeau picked up a big win, 6-2 over Ian Prockencom, who only had 1 loss coming into the duel. Luchny adds 2 more points. Now, warning given to red. I believe that's Fosston. And now an escape for Thompson. Luchny will bring him right back down for 2 points. Now he's close to a pin. He's trying to get that shoulder down. Well, Gavin working on it. There it is. Luchny gets a pin. Give the Pirates their second win in a row. So 3 minutes and 11 seconds, the time of the pin. So the Pirates will give up a forfeit to Aiden Wolf. And it's now 18-9. So it looks like we'll be moving Casey Weiland down to 145 pounds. And we will have Lucas Perala. So Zach Thompson will wrestle for the Brawlers. Lucas Perala is 10-9 on the season, the freshman. While Zach Thompson for Fosston Bagley, he is 20-2. So Thompson has been very tough here this season, to say the least. 18-9 is the score here in the duel. So far, Perala battling. Thompson, though, in control, leading 4-1 early on here in this first period. Now he spins, trying to get Perala onto his side. He does. Now trying to get him onto his back and shoulders. Perala fighting it off. Thompson will try again. Now he spins and trying to, well, he has Perala in a tough spot there. Getting close to the pin is Thompson, not able to do so. Good job by Lucas to keep battling here. 3 near fall points will be awarded, and that's a 7-1 lead now for Zach Thompson for Fosston Bagley. So Thompson. Still with the lead. At 9-1 is Thompson, and that's the end of the first period. So Thompson dominating there. So Perala will start on top. Thompson quickly gets an escape, makes it 10-1. Now Thompson goes for the takedown, adds 2 more points, quickly gets Perala onto his back, and there's the pin. 2 minutes and 19 seconds, the time of the pin. So Zach Thompson gets the win by pin. So we'll have Colton Larson taking on Casey Weiland at 145 pounds. Right now, leading the duel is Fosston Bagley, 24-9. Weiland close to a pin, 30 seconds into it. They're on the edge of the mat there. Milan still spinning, trying to get his opponent onto his shoulder there. He's close. Still close, trying to wrench that shoulder down. Not able to do so yet. Now he's pushing back, spins, and he'll get 3 near fall points. So it's a 5-0 lead now for Weiland. They have 52 seconds left in this first period. And there's the pin. Boy, not wasting any time there was Weiland. One minute and 12 seconds, the time of the pin. Weiland gets the victory, gets Crookston back on the winning track here. Crookston has won 3 matches. Boston Bagley has won 4, and the Brawlers lead 24-15. So we get ready for the 152-pound match. It looks like it's going to be Jose Arriaga for Crookston. And it'll be Jacob Rudy. Rudy 11-9 on the year, a freshman, and Jose Arriaga 2-6 on the year, also a freshman. So a couple of freshmen battling here. So Arriaga put in a tough spot. Rudy on the year, 11-9 as we said. And there's the pin, 53 seconds. Thirty to 15, Fosston Bagley with the lead. So we have Leighton Fuentes is going to be wrestling here for the Pirates at 160 pounds. He's taking on Dylan Lohman. Fuentes on the season for the Pirates. Is that right? 3-0. And for Lohman, he is 1-9 on the season. Fuentes takes a quick 2-0 lead. Almost halfway through this first period of play. Well, Fuentes working it on the side of the mat, trying to get a pin, trying to get some important points here for Crookston, who trails 30-15. So Fuentes working on it. He's close, and there is the pin in the first period. Leighton Fuentes will get the pin at 1:51. So 170 pounds. Crookston will win by a forfeit. Now we'll see. 30-27, Crookston leading, or excuse me, trailing. And we have 4 matches left. Hunter Knutson, Hunter Kressel, Ethan Bull, Riley Helgeson all due up for the Pirates. We have tentatively Luke Sanis, Jesse Beckman, Jonathan Rose, and Alex Hagan all due up for Fosston Bagley. We'll have a match here as Hunter Knutson comes out. So it'll be Cade Sanford. So Caden Sanford on the season. He is 10-11 on the year, while Hunter Knutson is 13-7. So this one should be a good one. So 30-27 is the dual score. We're down to our final 4 matches of the evening. And it's Hunter Knutson at 182 pounds taking on Fosston Bagley's Caden Sanford. "35 seconds left in this first period. There's been no scoring. And they're outside the circle. Come back to the middle. Well, Knutson tried to shoot, and now he's in trouble. He's on his back. A great move by Sanford. Sanford getting close to the pin, and there it is. Sanford gets the pin, and big points there for Fosston Bagley. 1 minute and 57 seconds is the time of the pin. Sanford celebrating big time, and rightfully so. He won with 3 seconds left in the period and gives his team a huge 9-point lead with 3 matches left. So Crookston will be open at 195 pounds. I think that was Beckman. So Jesse Beckman gets the win by a forfeit. Or no, that wasn't Beckman.
Now wrestling at 220 pounds for the Brawlers, Jesse Beckman. And for the Pirates, Ethan Bowl.
So Beckman wrestling now against Ethan Bull. Bull picks him up, sets him down very gently. The crowd gets a little laugh out of that one. Being very gentle as Ethan. That doesn't happen all the time. And he has a quick 6-1 lead. Ethan knows he's very much overmatched here. And Fosston Bagley, they're going to win this match. No matter what happens, Bull and, oh, there's the pin. 42-33. So 49 seconds is the time of the pin. Now we'll go to heavyweights where we have Riley Helgeson and Jonathan Rose. So Rose taking on Helgeson. Rose on the season is 10-4. He's a freshman. Riley Helgeson, a sophomore in his first year of wrestling, he is 2-4. So the Pirates going to drop the duel here. There's no doubt about that. But Helgeson battling. So now Helgeson breaks free. Still no points awarded yet. And they're going to say Fosston Bagley, they wanted 2 points. Nothing awarded as Helgeson was able to get out of the circle. So Helgeson has come a long way here since he started in November. First practice. Played hockey up until this year. And from all accounts, he has made a pretty good decision on the switch here because he has really come along a long way. He's a big, strong kid. And he could be a good heavyweight here for the Pirates for several years to come, especially if he continues to work hard. Still new to it, still learning, as you would expect, but we're scoreless with 23 seconds left. They're locked up, 15 seconds left. Still battling. Helgeson stands back up, now readjusts, and that's going to be the end of the first period. We're scoreless. So Fosston Bagley will have some bragging rights into the seeding meeting as they are going to beat Crookston here in the only duel between the two teams this year. So that's a big win for Fosston Bagley. The closest Crookston can get is 42-39. So right now is Rose for Helgeson. He gets up trying to break free and he gets pushed to the outside. Still no points. Nice job by Helgeson showing his strength. Able to get up, but he just wasn't able to break free. Minute 39 left, second period. Fosston Bagley will win the duel. And now there's a reversal or an escape, escape. Now Helgeson has a chance. He's going to go for the throw. He gets him down and he's looking for the pin. The crowd loves it. And there is the pin. Riley Helgeson gets his third career varsity win by pin. 2 minutes and 41 seconds, the time of the pin, and Crookston ends with a couple of W's, and that'll be the match, 42-39. Fosston Bagley gets the dual victory, again 42-39. Crookston's 2 open weights comes back to hurt him. Fosston did have 1 open weight. So that was a difference of 6 points, and Fosston Bagley wins by 3, 42-39. We'll take a break. We'll be back with the post-match show. We'll talk with Coach Wes Hansen, take a look at all the results, our scoreboard, and more. That's all going to be coming up here in the post-match show on KROX.
For all of your automotive service needs, call Christian Brothers Ford here in Crookston. We have a service team to handle all of your vehicle's needs. Does your vehicle pull to the right or left? Call and schedule an alignment today. Proper alignment saves gas and wear on your tires. We're here to take care of your vehicle repairs and maintenance. Call Christopher or Jersey in the service department at 281-1338. Make an appointment today with the service department at Christian Brothers Ford of Crookston, where we make it easy.
Crookston Valley Cooperative in Crookston is your full-service local agronomy dealer, delivering the products and services that you've come to expect. Crookston Valley Cooperative specializes in seed, chemical, and fertilizers that you need to keep your farm operation growing. For expert advice you can rely on, give Sean and Mike a call at 281-1178 today or stop by at Crookston Valley Cooperative located at 1122 Fairfax Avenue in Crookston. That's 281-1178. Crookston Valley Co-op, here to keep you growing.
This is my farm.
Don't come out here and tell me what I need.
I need solutions that work and market options that are worth my time.
Small town support that sees the bigger picture.
A global network that empowers us. A co-op that's there for us every day.
This is Judy Hulst, Administrator at Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments. Over the years, we have seized the opportunity to make changes and improve the services we offer. Healthcare has taken on a very distinct evolution, focusing on post-acute short stay and return to home. It is our privilege to continue to serve our community with a continuum of care ranging from assisted living, memory care, post-acute short stay, and extended care. We are so grateful for the support of Crookston and the surrounding communities. In this season of reflection, please know how very proud Villa St. Vincent and the Summit Apartments are to serve our community.
From early morning to the last thing before bed, light powers your day. And every time you turn on a light, it's a chance to save. Choose LED bulbs. You'll use 75% less energy, and because they last so long, you may never have to change them again. Whether it's bright light for the bathroom or a soft, warm touch in the family room, LEDs do it all. See how Otter Tail Power Company can help you save at otpco.com/LED. LED lighting, the smart way to light your life.
Society, winning has come to mean everything. If winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone loses. Nothing is gained in the long run. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and contest officials. Remember, good sports are winners no matter the score. This reminder is brought to you by the Minnesota State High School League.
Our school district has a...
You're watching Crookston Pirate Activities on the KROX live stream. It's brought to you in...
Our school district has a long history of providing opportunities for all community members, from our youngest students to adults. We believe strong schools lead to strong communities. We are proud of our district. And as we look toward the future, we know there is continued work to be done to ensure that all students have excellent opportunities in education.
On February 14th, voters in Crookston will have the opportunity to vote on a single-question referendum to build a multi-use complex on school property. The facilities would include an artificial turf field, 8-lane track, press box, seating for over 750 spectators, and a concessions and restrooms area. If the referendum passes, the average tax impact on a $200,000 home would be $2.75 a month. 36% of the total referendum cost is covered by the Ag-to-School tax credit and state aid. If the referendum does not pass, the need for a facility with a usable track and field space for competitive programming will still exist. And while we currently use the University of Minnesota Crookston spaces, we cannot use our state-funded long-term facility maintenance dollars to upgrade a property we don't own.
This investment in our schools is an investment in our students and our community. Please learn all you can about the upcoming referendum and be sure to vote on or before February 14th.
And welcome back to the Crookston High School Gymnasium as the Fosston Bagley Brawlers come away with a 42-39 victory over the Crookston Pirates and a Section 8A duel held here at the Crookston High School Gymnasium. Pirates had 2 open weights. Fosston Bagley had 1. But I think the win of the night, I'm awarding it to Caden Sanford. At 182 pounds, he picked up a win by pin with 3 seconds left in the first period, and that seemed to be the turning point because at 195 pounds, Crookston was open, so that gave him 12 straight points, and that solidified the dual victory for the Pirates. Running through the results at 106 pounds, the Brawlers, Cameron Thompson beat Gabe Perala by a pin in 23 seconds. At 113 pounds, Fosston Bagley Shane Thompson beat Chris Goodrich by a pin in 13 seconds. At 120 pounds, Evan Trudeau had a nice win by a 6-2 decision over Fosston Bagley's Ian Frankencom. And he was 20-1 coming into the match, so big win for Evan Trudeau. At 126 pounds, it was Crookston's Gavin Luchny beating Dominic Thompson by pin at 3:11. At 132 pounds, Aiden Wolf won by a forfeit for Fosston Bagley. At 138 pounds, Fosston Bagley Zach Thompson won by a pin at 2:19 over Lucas Perala. 145 pounds, it was Casey Weiland of Crookston beating Colton Larson by a pin in a minute 12. At 152 pounds, it was Jacob Rudy of Fosston Bagley beating Jose Arriaga of Crookston by a pin in 53 seconds. At 160 pounds, it was Leighton Fuentes beating Fosston Bagley's Dylan Lohman by a pin in a minute 51. At 170, Carter Coette won by a forfeit. 182 pounds, it was Caden Sanford of Fosston Bagley beating Hunter Knutson by a pin at a minute 57. 195 pounds, Crookston was open. Fosston Bagley wins by a forfeit. That gave them a lead of 42-27, so there's nothing the Pirates could do in the final 2 matches to come back to win. But Ethan Bull of Crookston beat Jesse Beckman by a pin in 47 seconds. And then Riley Helgeson improves to 3-4 in his first year of varsity wrestling as he beat Jonathan Rose by a pin in 2 minutes and 41 seconds. The final dual score was Fosston Bagley 42, Crookston 39 in a Section 8A duel. So Fosston Bagley right now has bragging rights and is ahead of Crookston in the Section 8A wrestling standings, I would have to say at this point. But the Pirates have some big matches coming up, including next week when they go to Sabika for a triangular with Frazee and also United North Central. So those will be 2 big ones there. If Crookston gets a couple of wins, they could put themselves into a top 2 seed. Well, if they win both, probably even a number 1 seed. And Fosston Bagley would have some bragging rights and try to move it up as well. So that's what we have on our results thus far. We'll take a break. We'll be back. We'll see if we can talk with Coach Wes Hansen. We'll also have our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. All that and more is going to be coming up here in the post-match show. And, well, we have Coach Hansen making his way up, so we will talk with him here before we take that break. And let's see if I can. I'm ready for you. Let's see. I just got to find where I put this. Here we go. And Coach Wes Hansen joins us now. And, well, first of all, Coach, a tough duel. Can you hear me? Okay. It's a tough duel, and Fosston Bagley, you knew it was going to be a close one. There was a lot of big matches. I thought you had a couple big wins, and then they had some big wins. As we're joined now by Coach Wes Hansen. But, Coach, it was just well, just a great duel with a lot of great matches.
Really was. Those are they're good for us. It's good to be in those positions. Not the end result we were hoping for. That's very obvious. A lot of things could have been different. But at the end of the day, we won a few close ones and did some things right. Just came up a little short.
Let's skip fast forward to 120 pounds. Evan Trudeau, he wrestles I wrote it down here. The Prockencom kid, he came in at 20-1 on the season, and Trudeau was able to have a very nice match, and he improves to 17-7 with a 6-2 victory. But what a match wrestled there by Evan.
Yeah, just a great job by Evan. We ended up giving up that first takedown, and then we're getting rode for a little bit. And then Evan settled in, was able to just go back to good positioning on bottom, keep those legs from coming in. Got a reversal and a ride out, and then another reversal ride out and a takedown and a ride out. And so after a tough start to the match, Evan just kept battling and kind of really turned the table and looked dominant towards the finish, and a big win for us at that time.
Then Gavin Luchny at 126 pounds. Yeah, he follows up with a big win by pin in the second period, and that got you within a 12-9 score. But Gavin continues to wrestle well, obviously.
Yeah, first takedown right away, and then riding tough in the top position. We ended up getting a stall warning on his opponent, so that just tells the pressure that he's putting on. But once in a while, you got to just go back to your feet and look to extend your lead, and sometimes that creates flurries and opportunities, and that's what ended up happening. We kind of went from his feet and then caught him out of position and right to his back for a fall.
You were open at 132 pounds, so you give up 6 points there, and then Zach Thompson from Fosston Bagley wins by a pin 19 seconds into the second period, and they had built up a pretty nice lead at that point, and the lighter levels are the strength for Fosston Bagley.
Yeah, there's a lot of Thompsons, and they're pretty tough too. So yeah, we made her through there, and then Casey Weiland went out and had a nice performance for us, and kind of got us back going and giving us a chance. So.
After Casey gets that quick pin, then you fall by a pin at 152, but then Leighton Fuentes, he hasn't wrestled many varsity matches, but he gets you a big win by pin there with 9 seconds left in the first period, and that seemed to get the guys going a little bit.
Yeah, that was a big one, and Leighton, he hasn't got a lot of mat time this season, and so getting him out there and a pin on senior night is pretty special.
Then Carter Coette, he didn't get a chance to wrestle. He won by a forfeit, and then you get to 182 pounds. I thought this was the match of the night, and it turned out to be a big win for Fosston Bagley, as Sanford was able to catch Knutson and get the win by pin, but a tough one there.
Yeah, it really was. We got into position, and Hunter had a couple good opportunities to score, but quality opponent countered off those shots, and then we kind of got caught on our hip and gave up the big move. It's tough as a coach. They bumped up, and what we can do here, there, and looking back, maybe that wasn't our best matchup, but at the end of the day, we gotta execute, and we didn't do it quite right there.
Then you were open at 195 pounds, and that's one spot that you haven't had many problems filling. Was that just because of the way the lineup went tonight?
Yeah, we were missing senior Hunter Kressel, and so he's been down at 95, and that's the plan for the remainder of the season. But without him tonight, we were open. We did have Isaiah Reyes, who got 3 JV matches, and when we're in a need situation, I thought about putting him out there, but we figured as coaches we were going to stick with him on JV tonight, and then open at 95.
So that's you have to go with the cards you're dealt, and that's just the kind of season it's been with sickness and some openings. But then Ethan Bowl, and he finishes with a pin in 47 seconds. And at heavyweight, Riley Helgeson, he really continues to improve, and it's been fun watching him progress, whether it's JV or varsity matches, and he picks up a nice win by a pin to finish it off for you.
Yeah, that was a great match for him, and it seemed like, early on we would get out and we would go for broke on the first one, and it'd be one big move, and it was either pin or get pinned, and now we're settling in a little bit. We had a couple of matches that went the full distance here last week, and here tonight, 0-0 or after the first. I believe that was
Yep.
right, or maybe
Yep.
0-0, and then we chose down, and he was up to his feet once and got driven off the mat, and we kind of thought, let's get back to the same thing. So he went to the same technique, got to his feet, and then right into a big upper body move, and he hit that one. That looked real nice and got the pin.
Overall thoughts on the match? Obviously a tough loss, but had some good matches here tonight.
Yeah, I thought we wrestled good at some weights, and there's always things to look at, and yeah, tough loss for us, but we'll just have to bounce back.
You don't get much time, and doesn't get much easier. Thursday, you're going to be hosting in a makeup. You'll have Thief River Falls, and they're always tough.
Yeah, they're a quality program and a lot of depth, and we're looking forward to wrestling them, and yeah, get more matches.
And then the following week, you have some more big matches, and including some section ones with Frazee, United North Central, a week from Thursday, and so big matches are aplenty here the rest of the season.
Yep, and that's just what it comes down to. A lot of our duels they're very close. 42-39 tonight. Last week we had a couple close ones, and so guys got to realize that everybody on this team matters, and we need every one of you to give it everything you got. And so hopefully we can have a full lineup and go wrestle our best.
Coach, thanks for talking with us, and best of luck Thursday against the Brawlers. We'll see you here.
Thank you.
That is Coach Wes Hansen as the Pirates fall by a final score of 42-39. We'll take a break. We'll be back, and we will take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update and more. That's coming up right after this timeout on KROX.
It's always growing season here at United Valley Bank. We're focused on growth for our customers and communities, success for farms and businesses, and improvement for ourselves. Partner with us, and you'll see firsthand just how much the right hometown banking team can change your perspective. Together, there's no limit to the heights we can reach.
United Valley Bank, our roots make us stronger.
Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Harvest is more than the act of reaping what you've sown. It's the culmination of months of hard effort, along with a few weeks of working 24/7 to bring the crop in. At Sesvanderhof, we're continuously working to develop sugar beet varieties that thrive despite the pressures from disease and the challenges of nature, so that you can end each harvest on a high note. Because sharing the pride of success starts with sharing the passion to achieve it. Sesvanderhof, a passion that grows.
Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs offers child-centered, family-focused services in a community-based setting. The program provides health, nutrition, dental, mental health, family services, and parent engagement opportunities. Available for income-eligible children birth to 5 years old, as well as children with special needs, at-risk children, and families and pregnant women. Tri-Valley Head Start Child and Family Programs has centers in East Grand Forks, Grafton, Ada, and Crookston. For more information, visit tvoc.org.
From shoulder to hand, hips to toes, and everything in between, the Riverview Health Orthopedic Team has you covered. With advanced training and joint replacements, upper and lower extremity, spine, foot, and ankle care, you'll be in good hands with Dr. Spinell, Schall, Sekundiak, Stanky, Kim, and Abasi. For appointments, call Riverview Clinic at 218-281-9595.
Riverview Health, exceptional people, exceptional care. Riverview Health.
Grove Mechanical in Crookston wants to help you make the air in your home absolutely perfect with reliable, award-winning Lennox products. Ask them about available rebates from your local utilities. Stop in today at Grove Mechanical. Give them a call, 218-281-3863, or you can visit them at grovemech.com. For great products, big savings, and perfect air, think Grove Mechanical in Crookston. They are your hometown heating and cooling professionals.
You can make a sweet life right here in the Red River Valley with a career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Our shift schedule offers 14 days off per month, which gives you time for family, friends, the great outdoors, and everything else you enjoy about small-town living. Entry-level positions are available, and pay starts around $18 per hour. Apply today at crystalsugar.com and share in our sweet success.
And welcome back to the post-match coverage here on KROX as the Crookston Pirates come up just a little bit short here tonight, 42-39. So Crookston had an illness, not able to fill 195, and then not able to, they had one out because of a DQ from the tournament on Friday due to State High School League rules. So you take that away, and it's a tough loss here for the Pirates. But boy, the Fosston Bagley Brawlers, they had some nice wins and able to get some wins by pin, and were able to come up with the big ones. And congratulations to Coach Pat Wolf. Always one of our favorites to interview and chat with. So it's always a fun time getting to see Pat once again. I believe class of '92. And I was a sophomore when he was a senior, and on the Pirate football team, and great guy, and always good to see him back in town. Let's see. Let's take a look at our Draft Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard update. We can tell you Draft Sports Bar and Grill, they are open Tuesday through Sundays. They open daily at 11 a.m. Lunch specials are served Tuesday through Friday from 11 to 2, and lunch specials change daily. Today is Tuesday, and it's getting a little late here, 7:41. Well, there's still time, so we'll give you Tuesday night special. You can buy one burger, get $3 off the second from 5 to 9 p.m. every Tuesday night. Then Wednesday, it's Sampler Wednesdays. The special is from 5 to 9. Build your own appetizer sampler. So you can bring the gang out and everybody pick their favorite and get a good deal there. Then Thursday, the special from 5 to 9 is tacos or taco-inspired dishes. And, boy, they've come out with some fantastic tacos and taco dishes. You got to try it out. Draft Sports Bar and Grill in Crookston. Just there the other day, and it wasn't fully hungry. I'm trying to watch what I eat here, trying to lose all the fat I put on from not being able to do anything after my detached retina surgery and cataract surgery over the last 4 months. So I'm trying to lose all of that here in the new year, and it's going well. So I got the deep fried walleye fingers. But boy, were they tasty. And so I wanted to eat something a little smaller, and but it was fantastic. And they also have the walleye sandwich. They have salmon dishes added to the menu as well. So give them a call. They're locally owned by Brent and Jasmine Melsha, and they're investors as well. It's, great people. They give back to the community as well. They serve on a lot of different committees, including the CVB. So good community-minded business at Draft Sports Bar and Grill. Let's see here. The score here, it was Fosston Bagley, the Brawlers, coming away with a 42-39 victory. Big win in the Section 8A duel here for the Brawlers. The JV boys basketball, Stephen Argyle beat Crookston 47-43. So a good one there in the JV game. The varsity game is underway. That is available on KROX Radio. And also going on tonight, Pirate girls hockey. They are playing Bemidji as we speak. We have not received an update on that one quite yet, but as we will be updating the scoring on our website, KROXAM.com, and click on sports. So that should about do it here from the Crookston High School Gymnasium. The final score here, it was the Fosston Bagley Brawlers 42, the Crookston Pirate Wrestlers 39. We'll be right back here Thursday as the Crookston Pirates will take on and host the Thief River Falls Prowlers in a big duel. We'll have that right here on the KROX live stream as well. So thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening, everybody. And don't forget, we have Pirate Boys basketball taking on Stephen Argyle. That is on KROX Radio, 1260 AM, 105.7 FM, or online at KROXAM.com, or the KROX app. And you can also listen on your smart speaker. Just say, listen to KROX in Crookston. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great evening, everybody.